Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura if you are new, and today I've got my April favourites. I'm going to do a bit of a mix I think this month of like books, TV, food and drink even, beauty, home, that kind of things. Just everything that I've been loving in April. I'm going to start with beauty, and I don't normally mix up my beauty all that much. Like, I don't tend to go out and get lots of new beauty products or try new things or spend a lot of money on beauty. I tend to stick with what I know and what I love. But this month I have discovered this, which is the NYX lip oil. I do have these matte lip, they're not called lip glosses, are they? They're called lip cream, which I really love, but they're very matte obviously, and if that's your thing then that's great. But this lip oil is, you can wear it on its own, which I'm actually wearing it now, but you can also put it over the top of the matte lip cream, so obviously you get the colour but it's a little bit of gloss, and I just really love it. It feels nice on the lips, it's not very expensive, and yeah, I just really been loving that. I bought a couple more colours of the lip cream, so they've just, well, who hasn't got a bag full of lip glosses and lip creams? Because yeah, I definitely have. The next thing is a liquid highlighter. So I've had like almost like contour kits before, highlighter and the bronzer and things, and I've just not really got with it. Like, it's been like a powdery, so I thought I'd try a liquid one, and this is the Maybelline Master Liquid. I'm sorry about the glare, hopefully you can see it, and I absolutely love it. You just put a little bit on. I just tend to put it on kind of like my cheek area, because I don't like to be too shiny after the foundation, and this is like the light one, and it's just really nice. It's really iridescent, and I just really like it. It gives you that glowy look without being like you've, you know, chucked all the highlighter and all the glitter on your face, which I've got another powder one, and that does that, just that. The last beauty product is something that I've had a while, but I tend to use it kind of in spates, and that is the Beautiful Skin No. 7 exfoliator. So it's like the face exfoliator, and it's just really good. It's got really big bits, like exfoliating bits in it, so it's like a deep clean for your face, and I just really love it. I only use, I said in my last one, I only use like one face wash, the Gel Eclat Lancome, but I tend to use that every so often, and it really does, it just feels so nice. So that is my last, those are my last beauty ones. For interiors and home, I've been doing a lot of shopping recently, because I tend to, I've started every room and not finished any of it, because I don't go shopping that often. I don't have that much time to browse online, even though it's like my favourite thing to do. Pinterest is my friend, and I kind of add bits and bobs as we go through. So I'm going to do some interiors videos, I think, some room tours and things when they're finished, but this wall is supposed to be blue still and it's got patches. So we are in the process of doing it. But so I've got quite a few home bits, and this is one of my favourite things that hasn't gone up yet. Ooh. And this is, I know it's going to be tricky to show you because it's a mirror, so it will show you the reflection of my camera, but this is a gold mirror, and it has a leather strap on it. I'd have liked to have shown you in situ, but I haven't put it up yet. And this was from Dunelm, and it was £20. It's really sturdy and really heavy, and it's just beautiful. I've like in here, well, most of the rooms actually, but I've got that kind of copper brass look, got some frames and handles and things like that, so it goes really well, and I absolutely love it. It's so heavy though, I need Eddie to put it on the wall for me. The other thing that I've got that I won't, is too big to pick up, is my bedside tables. I looked for so long for some bedside tables and couldn't find any. Well, I could find one. I found one in West Elm, and they were absolutely beautiful, but they were, I think they were 250 or even 350 pounds each, and I just don't have that kind of money to spend on bedside tables. Pretty sure Eddie would have divorced me, but I found like a dupe, like one that was almost the same. It has a marble top and one drawer, and a dark like wood legs. I'll obviously insert some footage of it, and it is from Tesco. I adore it so much. I think, if I remember rightly, it was for £59, I think it was. A snip at the West Elm one anyway, and it looks very, very similar. Obviously, if you look up close, the quality is less than you would get in the West Elm, but I adore them so, so much, and they will go when this is all finished, but they do go really, really well, and I'm so pleased with them. And that is why I wait and just browse and browse until I find the thing that is absolutely right. The next thing is, well, it goes similar to those things, is a candle. This is from Matalan, and it's a marble effect. Obviously it's not marble, but I didn't buy this for the candle itself. I haven't even used it, look. But I bought it for the pot. So it's like a marble effect and a brass gold lid, so it goes perfectly in this bedroom here. It was £6, I think. I don't even know what the smell is because it's rose apparently, jasmine and rose. But yeah, I probably will light it at some point, but it's not for the candle, it's for the look of it. So yeah, I really, really love that. It looks beautiful. The other interiors thing is my downstairs lounge rug. It's my rug of dreams. I absolutely love it. It is from Argos, of all places. We've had it a while now, but I really, really love it. It's so soft under the feet. We've got wooden floors downstairs, so it's a little bit bigger than our old rug. It's monochrome, which goes, we've just painted it green, and we've got some monochrome cushions, so it goes really well. We're just about to have new blinds, and touch wood, at some point we'll have a new sofa because I'm desperate for a new sofa. But I just absolutely love it. Again, it was a steal at £99 for the big one, and I just really, really love it. It's very nice, and I wouldn't have thought necessarily to go to Argos to look for it, but again, I was browsing to try and find just the right thing. So that's all my interiors. The next I'll go on to music and TV. Don't watch all that much TV, but on Netflix we have loved Sherlock. I'm probably years behind, but I've really, really loved it. I didn't think it was something that I would actually like, but we've finished Suits, and Grey's Anatomy is one that I absolutely adore. So other than watching Friends reruns, there's not much else that we wanted to watch, but Sherlock we absolutely loved, and we've flown through those. So if you've got any recommendations of other things like Suits and Greys and Sherlock, anything like that, then leave them below, because I'm out of things to watch now. The other TV music thing in April was I took my girl to see The Greatest Showman. Again, I'm always late to the party, but we saw it at the cinema for the first time with my 7-year-old, and we both absolutely loved it, and she loves the music, so that's on Alexa on loop just all the time. But it's so uplifting, and yeah, I really love it. I love having it on in the background and singing our heart out, because singing is something that I also love. The next one is books. I've been trying really hard to read a little bit more and put my phone down and things like that. So this month I've gone back to a book that I've had for a long time. It's a non-fiction book, and that is, it's called They Are What You Feed Them. I'm a little bit of a nutrition geek. I love good food and proper nutrition for adults, for illnesses, medically, and also for children. So this is how food can improve your child's behaviour, mood and learning. And obviously it's a big book, it's a thick book. I've read it before, but yeah, I've gone back to it and read it again, and I just really love it. I love all the research, and things don't go in when I read it the first time, so I'm hoping that it might happen when I read it the second or third or fourth. But it's got a lot of research in it, and I know that it's quite niche, but if you're into that sort of thing, nutrition for children, then it's a very good book, and it's by Dr. Alex Richardson, so it's definitely worth a read if you're a bit weird like me. The other one that is a bit less niche is a book by Matthew, I don't really know how you say that, Matthew Syed, I don't know, and it's called You Are Awesome. We actually bought this for Eva, who is 7, and it's all about finding your confidence and how to do that, and knowing that you are awesome, and anybody can be awesome in not everything but certain things. Eddie has already got a book by this author, which is one of the reasons why he actually sought this, and he got this for Eva. But we thought we were going to read it first, just to make sure that, because she's only 7, she's quite mature, but just to make sure that it was appropriate, like for her age, and that she would read it. And it has been absolutely brilliant, because you do forget as an adult that you still probably need to revisit things like that. So it's very inspiring, and it's got a quote on it by Dermot O'Leary, who's not a fan of Dermot O'Leary. An aspiring, uplifting read. I wish I'd had it as a kid. So yeah, Eva hasn't read this yet, but Eddie has, and I'm about halfway through, and I really, really love it. I will see if I can, in fact, I'll go and get the book that Eddie has already got. So this is the one that Eddie has read, called Black Box Thinking, and I actually haven't read this. He read this more like a work sort of thing, but I am going to read this actually after having read that one. So yeah, I definitely recommend it for like a confidence boosting for children, maybe like 7 to 10 sort of thing, but even teenagers I think would, well, I got something from it, and I'm 33, so it's definitely worth the read. The next one is my food and drink. I didn't do this last time, but I just thought I'd add it on the end. So as I said before, I'm a bit of a nutrition geek, so we pretty much cook from scratch most of the time, but these are my special treat. I love these. So these are Sainsbury's Taste the Difference dark chocolate bars, and they're like mini. They're 5 individually wrapped bars, so that you don't eat too much, which is probably a good thing for me. But I love dark chocolate, and this is really delicious. Sometimes it can be quite bitter, can't it? And this is really creamy and delicious. I love that. The other one, which is Eddie's favourite and has slowly become my favourite, is this. I don't know how you say it, so I'm just going to show it you. Cholula. Probably saying that wrong, but it's the Cholula hot sauce original. I love this so much. I don't even know where Eddie found it, but it's like a Mexican tomatoey spicy sauce, and we have this on fajitas. I have it on salad. Put this like as a salad dressing with mayonnaise, or it just makes it a little bit more interesting. It's not high in calories. I think it's mostly tomatoes, but it's really, really, yeah, water is the first ingredient, so definitely not high in calories. There's 1 calorie per 5 ml, so it's amazing. It really, really does change your salad up, but I have like it on tuna salad with egg or anything like that. It just gives it a little bit of flavour. I absolutely love that. And the last item is not necessarily nutritional. In fact, it isn't nutritional at all, but that is gin. I love a good gin and tonic, and this is really nice. It's a topaz blue. I like to try different gins. I like Tanqueray, but I haven't particularly got a favourite. I haven't tried them all or anything. I'm not the gin connoisseur, but I really like this. It's a dry gin, and it's just delicious. It's really nice. I did try a different one. I can't remember the name, like a pink gin, rhubarb gin, I think, when a friend came over and she bought it. But yeah, I've really been loving this topaz gin in April. So that's everything for now, and I'm hoping to remember to do this every single month, and not panic at the end of the month and think, oh, what have I been loving? It's like document it throughout. But if there's anything you've been loving, I would love for you to comment below and subscribe if you haven't already and you would like to stick around. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.